What's up, guys? So I'm getting a lot of questions in chat about my Glacial Cascader, and I'm not actually playing him right now, so I figured I'd just do a quick 3-4 minute video on what I'm actually doing on my Glacial Cascader in case you have any questions. Then I can just link you a video instead of kind of explaining it over and over, or you can refer to it while I'm offline. So to start with the basics is Glacial Cascade is just, it does cold damage and physical damage, which makes it kind of difficult to scale, but I have been doing pretty well. It's huge area of effect, as you can see. It's pretty exciting. I have cast speed, area of effect. I'll kind of go over that in a little bit, but this is the ability. I thoroughly enjoy it. For leveling, you use Freezing Pulse because it also does cold damage, and it's just good for leveling. Right around level 31 is when you can use Glacial Cascade, which is this, and you just go on from there. Leveling is extremely fast. You pretty much one-shot everything, and you do a lot of area damage. Next main question everybody asks is it expensive? No, not at all. The most expensive thing you need, and what I highly recommend for this build, is the Pledge of Hands Judgment Staff. It's extremely good for the build because I'm running a lot of mana, and it gives me 100% increased mana. The high spell damage is a plus, but socketed gems are supported by level 30 Spell Echo, which would be one of my 5-link. But having Pledge of Hands, it's already on the staff, so it's pretty much like I'm running a 6-link when I'm running only a 5-link. Now, what I have linked with it is Glacial Cascade with knockback support. So this is mainly because when you do Glacial Cascade, it erupts forward, and if you knock somebody back, if you hit them right away and they're next to you, and you knock them back, they're actually going to get hit twice because it erupts forward, and if they get pushed back into it, they'll just get hit by it again. And bigger mobs, bosses, stuff like that, you'll just keep them at a distance so they're not going to get close to you. Next is faster casting. That just makes it cast faster. You're going to hit them more. It just increases your damage. Controlled destruction is more spell damage. We're not going to be running crit, so 100% reduced critical strike chance. We're not critting anyways, so that's fine. But it increases our spell damage by 42%, which is awesome. And increased area of effect. This just makes this a fuck ton bigger. But if you don't need this much space, if you take it off, it's right around here. That's still perfectly fine. You can run something else if you'd like. You can run Hypothermia, you can run Ice Bite, you can pretty much run whatever you'd like. Controlled effect or controlled area of effect if you would like, or concentrated. For bosses, it's going to be a lot smaller, but it'll do a lot more damage. I just like area of effect. It's pretty easy mode. So endgame scaling. LE Reflect you're pretty good on. LE Reflect you have to be careful if there's like 100 mobs because you're hitting all of them, but since you're also doing physical damage you should be fine on just Reflect. I haven't had troubles on it. Or on Fizz Reflect you do fine because it's some fizz, some cold. Since it's kind of split, you don't really get one-shot by anything like that. Now, build-wise, we can take a look. I am running Hierophant because Divine Guidance and Mind Over Matter. When hit, 30% of damage is taken from mana before life, and when hit, 10% of damage is taken from mana before life. So the whole theory is 40% of your damage comes out of your mana, and 60% comes out of your HP. If you have a lot of mana, then you can kind of control it perfectly fine. I'm running Eldritch Battery, which I spend Energy Shield before mana, and Energy Shield protects mana instead. So I can actually reserve with all of my stuff. I can reserve almost all of my mana. I still have 100 left, which I'm actually using Energy Shield first anyways. So I can reserve all of my mana, and now 40% of my damage comes out of Energy Shield instead of health with Eldritch Battery. So if I get hit for 1000 damage, I have 4100 HP. So if I get hit for 1000 damage, 600 comes out of my HP, 400 comes out of my Energy Shield. Energy Shield recharges, so you get that back along with HP. Build-wise, if you'd like, you can go in chat and hit !build, and it'll link my profile, and you can kind of check out this or my Earthquake. Key points is Eldritch Battery. I'm running Hierophant. I grab Divine Guidance, Sanctuary of Thoughts, and Illuminated Devotion. Other than that, I kind of focus on HP. I grab the entire HP wheel down here. Grab some HP regen. Area of Effect, just because it helps because I'm doing so much area damage. And Elemental Overload, because you don't get a crit strike multiplier, but I'm not critting anyways. So when I do randomly crit, then I hit for 40% more for 8 seconds. And you should be critting at least once every 8 seconds. So other than that, if you have more questions, you can hop in the chat. This is just kind of a quick video for anybody who has, the simple questions or if I'm offline. So I'll be doing more in-depth YouTube videos later on. This was just kind of spur of the moment. I'm on a break from the stream right now, so figured I'd do this real quick. So thanks a lot, guys.